Hi there, this video is for HSU Finance student. In this video, I'm going to explain how to make adjustment to the financial statement downloaded from Mergent online for further financial analysis. Let's get started. We have a file called VGSTD which has financial statement for Verizon Communication downloaded from Mergent online, explained in earlier video. Let's see what is in this file. This is how our file looks like. The data we downloaded looks like. So this file has all the financial statement that we are interested, namely balance sheet, income statement, retained earnings, and cash flow statement, including common size balance sheet and income statement. So before we move further, I'm going to rename the Excel sheet that has this file data. So let's rename this as TD and leave this Excel sheet as is, and whatever further adjustment we do will start from the new Excel sheet. And let's create a new Excel sheet and rename this as adjusted. Once you create the new Excel sheet, go to the first Excel sheet and copy the entire Excel sheet and paste in the new Excel sheet. So paste. So this is how our data looks like. If you notice here, the current year or the last year is the current period is first, and then further it goes to earlier year. So what I want to do is I want to reverse the order. So what I want to do is I'm going to delete that Excel sheet that are empty here. So I'm gonna delete this guy, and okay, then after I'm gonna copy that 2012 data and put next to 2011, and copy the 2013 data and put next to 2012, and so on. So once you make all that adjustment, you can delete the data for the first four columns. Okay, now our data starts from 2011 and it goes to 12, 13, 14, and 15. So what I want to do is I want to make some adjustment to this data so that will be useful for future further analysis. So what I want to do first is I want to delete the common size financial statement which we are not going to use. So find out the common size income statement and balance sheet and delete all that, meaning from this portion to the down we just delete all of this. So just delete. Now we have only four financial statement. One is, as you can see, this is annual balance sheet. If you go further down and you have annualized income statement, and if you go further down you see annualized retained statement of retained earning, and finally it has statement of cash flow. As a part of adjustment, we are going to do two things. First, we're going to replace all subtotals and totals by formulas. By doing this, it helps us to understand interconnections or interlinkages between different items within financial statement and across different financial statement. Second, we are going to insert few new items in balance sheet and income statement, and these items are going to be useful for further financial analysis. Let's replace all the subtotals and totals by the formulas. And we have adjusted financial statement, and let's focus on balance sheet. On the first item of the balance sheet is cash and cash equivalents. second item is short-term investment, and the third item is cash and equivalent and short-term investment. And in fact, the third item is the sum of the first two. So we're going to replace that number by sum of the first two items. Similarly, if you go down further to total assets is the sum of all the cash and equivalent receivables, inventories, asset held for sale, and other current assets. So we're going to replace that total current assets by the sum of all these items. Similarly, you can see all the total subtotals will be replaced by the formulas. And on the balance sheet, we're going to introduce total non-current assets, which is here red line. We need this for further analysis, so we're going to add this total non-current assets. Similarly, we're going to add total non-current liabilities. These two items are not in the original financial statement. We added them here for further analysis. To make it more understandable, whatever line has been added, I have made them all the red color, so you can figure out what is included or what is added in addition to what we had. And then we want to introduce EBITDA in the income statement. When you download the data from Mergent, it doesn't have EBITDA, but we're going to use this EBITDA for further analysis, so we want to introduce this. So I have done all this here. I don't want to spend all my time explaining this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this file in the canvas and download it. Use this as an example, so follow very similar analysis on for your company. So I have here all the formula listed here. Your final product should be like this, meaning here you have to have all the total subtotals replaced by this formula.